The prayer God didn't answer at first. Have you ever prayed so hard, and instead of God opening doors, everything started closing? Not one, not two, but all of them. You prayed, you fasted, you believed, and still nothing worked. If that's ever been you, listen carefully, because this story might explain what God was really doing. She had a plan, a clear one. She knew what she wanted, how she wanted it, and when it should happen. So she prayed boldly, confidently, and consistently. God, open this door. God, make this work. God, this is the opportunity. But instead of an open door, she met silence, rejection, delays, emails went unanswered, calls weren't returned. People she trusted suddenly changed. At first, she blamed herself. Maybe I didn't pray hard enough. Maybe my faith is weak. Maybe God is disappointed in me. But the truth was deeper. God wasn't ignoring her. God was protecting her. She didn't know that behind the door she wanted was exhaustion that would have drained her spirit, debt that would have stolen her peace, relationships that would have delayed her destiny. What she called a missed opportunity, God saw as a future heartbreak. And while she was crying, God was covering her. Here's the part many people don't like to hear. Sometimes God answers our prayers by saying, not that way. Not because he doesn't love us, but because he sees what we don't. He sees the end from the beginning. He sees the stress before it starts. He sees the tears before they fall. There was a season she felt embarrassed, watching others walk into things she prayed for, watching timelines move faster than hers. But what she didn't know was this: God was slowing her down so she wouldn't rush into what would ruin her. Every closed door was God saying, trust me. Wait, I have something better. Months later, sometimes years later, she looked back and finally understood. If that door had opened, she would have lost herself trying to keep it. If that prayer had been answered her way, she would have blamed God later. So God said no before she had to say, why me? Deep reflection moment. Maybe the door you're crying about today is the danger God is saving you from. Maybe the delay isn't punishment, it's preparation. Maybe God is not silent. It's strategic. Strong faith declaration. God does not waste prayers. He redirects them. He doesn't just give us what we want. He gives us what will keep us whole. If this story touched you, pause the video and whisper this prayer. God, help me trust you even when I don't understand. Like this video if you've ever experienced a closed door that later made sense. Comment I trust God if you're learning to wait without giving up. Share this with someone who thinks God has forgotten them. This might be the reminder they need. And subscribe for more real, faith-based stories that speak to everyday life. Because sometimes the greatest blessing is the prayer God didn't answer at first.